This comes on the heels of the union's contract victory with the Detroit Big Three, obviously.
Yeah, right after the union proclaimed an historic contract victory against the Big Three, GM, Ford, and Stellantis, I started talking about the Big Five and Big Six next time they end up at the bargaining table. In other words, they said, we're going to organize like we've never organized before. They made it clear the union was targeting more than a dozen other companies with non-union auto workers, and now that effort is underway. Tesla, Toyota, Volkswagen, BMW, Nissan, among targeting companies. The goal is set at organizing, aim of putting 150,000 new employees at 13 companies on the union rolls. That would double the number of auto workers in the union. And they also unveiled a website that will allow non-union members to sign union cards online and get in touch with organizers. Now, the UAW claims to have seen an overwhelming response from non-union workers across the U.S. in recent months, particularly in the South. And under U.S. law, if the majority of employees at a workplace sign union cards, the company can either voluntarily recognize the union or insist on there being a government-supervised unionization election. Of course, such campaigns can run into a lot of conflict, and a lot of companies in the past have used tactics to undermine such efforts.
The union has had organising failures in the past and falling membership levels as well. So is this about sort of seizing on the momentum that's been seen this year?
Yeah, in good part. And also the union president, Shawn Fain, has talked about how they used new tactics and strategies to really empower the union in a way that it never had before. Shawn Fain seen there leading one of the strike marches earlier this year against the Big Three. He has also pointed out in various interviews that prior union leadership suffered due to corruption, coziness with bosses, and bad contracts. And his attitude now, fresh off the recent victory, is, quote, we can beat anybody. Of course, Elon Musk, the CEO and founder of Tesla, is just one of the company heads that is aggressively or has aggressively opposed the UAW's efforts to organize Tesla in the past. He's currently in a standoff with a Swedish labor union demanding the right to negotiate pay deals on behalf of employees at Tesla repair shops there. And many companies did not respond to Bloomberg's request for comment. Honda and Nissan did, however. Both companies indicated in statements that they respect their workers' rights and they do not believe they need the involvement of a third party. But this effort will indeed be watched closely.